Again. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the closing press conference of the World Blitz Chess Championship and at the final press conference of this event here in Uzbekistan. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. I hope the Grandmasters here enjoyed it as well. We have two world champions here with us. Valentina Gunina, who won the World Blitz Championship very convincingly. Congratulations to you, Valentina, and thank you for being here. And Magnus Carlsen, a double-double for Magnus, who repeated his victory from Almaty last year in both events. Congratulations, Magnus. Valentina, let me start with you, please. In the interview after the first day, you said you were asked what your secret was that keeping you in good form. And you said, ask me after the second day. So what is the secret?
Okay, yeah, because I have a lupus. It's a strong immunity issue, and for me it's double hard to play chess nowadays. Yeah, it's chess. It's when I realize that chess is my motivation and my big love that can force my own to do what I like and to get up from the bed. So that's the secret.
That's it. Well, and you've repeated the success you've done in 2012, so it's 11 years ago.
Yeah.
How did these two events compare, your two successes?
Yeah, I really love to play rapid and especially Blitz because I'm a adorer of Blitz. And but this tournament is so strong. Everyone, almost everyone playing here, so.
Well, thank you. Well, we have a very strong panel here of three Grandmasters, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot of opinion on these things. Magnus, just a question for you. A double-double, does the feeling of happiness change? We talked about Groundhog Day. It's a Groundhog Week for you. Does the feeling of happiness change or winning one world championship to another?
Yeah, I'm honestly just tired and a bit numb almost. So I'm very satisfied with the performance and especially the result. But yeah, happiness is it's hard to. I think that will come later. Right now, I'm just mentally a bit gone.
You're a bit drained. All right. Well, to help us understand these things better is another world champion here, a great name, who was helping us for the past few days understand the games better, Vishy Anand. Thank you so much for being here with us, sir. You can look at these things from a bit of perspective and a bit of distance now, and a lot of experience, of course. What went through your head when you achieved successes similar to those that Magnus and Valentina have done today?
Of course, this format kind of came very late stage in my career. I did manage to win it once. I don't know what I'm supposed to press. I thought it was, okay, yeah. I won one rapid and had a tied for second in the Blitz in 2017. So really, in order to remember the emotions, I'd have to go back to the Mainz Chess Classic or the Amber tournaments and so on. But yes, I sort of recognize both Valentina's happiness and, let's say, Magnus's fatigue. Sometimes you can have a bit of this, sometimes you can have a bit of that. Yeah, that's sort of what you remember.
And before I open the floor, just one question, if I may, both to you and Magnus. Actually, both of you have won a lot of prizes, including the best prizes in chess. For Magnus, this is a 17th World Championship title in a different category. Do you ever go down wherever you keep your prizes and medals? Do you ever have that walk down memory lane, sit and think, this happened here, this happened there, the ideas you have, touching them, thinking just reminiscing of the past as you look over these things and touch them? Vishy, do you want to start first?
You asking me?
Yes, first you, and then I'll go to Magnus. Yeah. You have
Yes,
more of a distance.
I actually have most of the trophies in my workroom, and once in a while, when I'll remember something, I will look at the trophy, or in fact, it's the other way. My eyes will glance on a trophy, and I'll remember a story. Yes, those are beautiful memories.
What about you, Magnus? Do you walk down your hallways, I guess, of trophies and think about remembering the days?
Yeah, I have some of my recent trophies in my apartment in Oslo, but I guess most of them are in my parents' house. And no, I mean, I think the time for being nostalgic can come later.
Thank you. Fair enough. Valentina, where do you keep your medals? Where do you keep your medals and trophies, by the way?
At home, yeah, but the biggest memories for me it's with my national team, and I really like. I won 3 gold medal in Olympiad with my team, so that's the greatest.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll open the floor for questions now. We're going to have a few minutes. Okay, please, to the gentleman to the far left. Have the microphone? Okay, if you could just speak out very loud. Thank you.
Magnus, Valentina, congratulations. I have a question for Magnus. Everybody is discussing the situation with Nebo and Dubov and the fact that they first made this strange draw and second that they got punished for it. What do you think about both of these facts?
I think it's a good thing that like games that are obviously prearranged, that they start to be punished. So I think the chief arbiter and the appeals committee did a good job. Obviously, as a chess player, it feels a bit strange that the tournament is decided with something that's not happening on the chessboard. But I think the important thing is that I think people will think twice about prearranging games like that again. And I mean, Daniel had an amazing performance. For him, it's obviously a bit of a shame, but yeah, I think that's just just the way it is, and I think I think they did the right thing.
Okay, and the second question, if you don't mind, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Magnus. I'm from YouTube, and the question is, I know that you rarely go to interviews, to podcasts. For example, you've been to Lex Friedman show, you've been to the Norwegian podcast. I have a professional interest because I'm a podcaster, and my dream and the dream of 250,000 of my audience is you on my podcast. What does it take for Magnus Carlsen to be the guest of your show?
Yeah, as you said, I don't do podcasts so often. I used to do more media back in the day when I had more of an interest of promoting myself and companies and so on. So I think, yeah, unfortunately, it's quite unlikely.
Okay, I'll still hope for it. Thank you very much and congrats.
Okay, next question, please. Someone over there, yes, gentleman on the far left again. So just pass the microphone to the gentleman. Yeah, over there. Thank you.
So question for you both, really. There's been a lot of focus on draws, quick draws now in the last 2 days. Earlier today, tonight, chess.com said that they would do tournaments where they have not possible to offer a draw in the first 30 moves. What do you think about such a kind of way to see that problem, and do you think you should take it even further?
Yeah, I don't think that it should be possible to offer a draw in chess. Obviously, sometimes it's, I mean, except maybe in positions that are like very obviously drawn. But generally, I guess that, yeah, you play the games out, and if you really want to make a draw, you find a way to repeat moves if the position is drawish. So, yeah, I think it's a good thing.
Valentina, do you have an opinion on this question, on these question of quick or prearranged draws?
Quick draws or draw Dubov against Nepo. It's really weird. In such tournaments, you can do such things, and also Filatov, Andrei Vasilievich also wrote about this. It's not right what they were doing. You have to follow respect and rules about such tournament.
And I have a next question for you as well. More and more we're seeing these top events playing in parallel between the women's tournament and the open tournament. Do you find that this helps the promotion of women's chess better, and does it help the women feel at tournaments to have more access to stronger players, so to be all together, let's say? How does that play in your view?
Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate, but it's really hard for me. Sometimes I switch off. Can you explain?
Yes, once again. So more and more we're seeing the open and the women's tournaments playing side by side. Do you think that's a good thing? Do you think that in a way helps the promotion of women's chess?
It's hard to
have to say.
Yeah,
okay, thanks.
Sorry.
And Vichy, from your perspective, you've been following, especially the past 5 days, all of these games. When you compare the games played in the open and the women's, and when you look at the previous events, do you see the quality of both coming closer and closer together? The women's chess improving and becoming more similar to the open one?
Well, broadly speaking, I think women are nudging upwards, and but here the focus is so much on entertainment, and I don't have time to, and there's just so much material, it's very hard to do any qualitative analysis.
Fair point, fair enough. Next question over there, please. Yes, you.
Congratulations both. Andrei Kartashov, TASS News Agency. So congratulations both with victory. Magnus, question to you. Before the decisive games, you went to a river, or it was a channel here in your headphones, and kind of to concentrate. What kind of music did you listen to? Was it the music?
Yeah, it's true that I took a bit of a different approach today. I went outside, partly because it was a nice sunny day, and yeah, I was indeed listening to music at times, just trying to clear my head in terms of what music, you know. I generally keep most of my tastes to myself.
Next question there, please.
Thank you. My question is both for Magnus and for Valentina. We know that Jan and Daniel have also complained about how long it took to spend the whole first day of the Blitz. Was you also unhappy about it, and what did you feel during that day?
I mean, no, it's obviously it wasn't ideal that the first day took longer than expected, and I don't have any particular opinion on how the appeal that took so much time, you know, like what really happened there, because I don't know know the details. And yeah, I mean, you play so many games here, 5 days straight. Like everybody gets tired, and you know, every extra minute you have to spend because of some sort of external factors. Yeah, of course that's stressful. So I can very much understand that they were puzzled and that they were not happy about it. I mean, I don't think any of the players really, you know, enjoyed the fact that the round was delayed by an hour.
Valentina?
Yeah, for me it's a different story because in playing hall I can feel much better than before in different places because I have a lot of side effects of my pills. So when you put me in a chessboard or chess playing hall, it's much better for me. And also I had the opportunity to look around and like, oh, Sweetler is here also. So it's just funny. Yeah, but okay, it can happen with everyone about this problem with clock. So and everyone can understand about appeal because you lose because of problem with clock. So it's yeah, it's really pity, but can happen to everyone. Yeah, and because of a lot of Russian players, so we had a lot of funny time with Russian girls. So
Thank you. Okay, let's gradually wrap it up. I think there was one more question somewhere. Nice, over there, please. Yes, please go
Magnus,
ahead.
yes, the question for you. What do you think, who is the best chess influencers these days? It can be a person like yourself or Hikaru, or it can be also an organization like chess.com. Thank you.
Yeah, I think there are many people who do good things for chess worldwide, but you know, I'm not a chess influencer myself. I'm a chess player, so it's better if somebody whose main job is to popularize the game answers. As for myself, I try and popularize the game as well, but I think I do that the best way by playing good chess, and that's still, you know, my main occupation, and then that's what I do best.
Thank you very much, Magnus. Well, I think that here we have is it Chess-Based India? You want to ask a question? Yes. Okay.
Microphone, пожалуйста.
Just wait for the microphone, please. Thank you. Please go ahead.
Excuse me. Magnus, you have been invited to Real Madrid to do first kick in the match, and will you invite to the from the club someone or from the football players from Real Madrid to your matches?
Yeah, it's a good question. Of course, I'm a huge fan of the Real Madrid team, so if they're interested, any of the players are interested in chess and want to come watch some chess, then yeah, sure.
Have you managed to teach Pep some moves and some in that quick interview you had?
Yeah, he's a quick learner, so I think he picked up a few things. But to be fair, like we were like just making a few moves for picture, and he was making 8 very good moves in a symmetrical Italian. So I think he has talent for sure.
Well, there you have it, Pep. Magnus is waiting. Okay, thank you very much. Getting back to that note of chess influences, I think we here have 3 great examples of positive chess influence. Thank you both for the interview. Thank you, Vishy, for being here as well. And thank you all for everything you did and are doing for chess. That's it. Have a great new year, everyone, and see you next year at the World Rapid and Blitz. Thank you.